Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing well wherever you are. I'm Rumela. Welcome to my channel. I talk about mindset, manifestation, nervous system regulation, and basically self development. So, I just quickly came here to talk about something that completely changed the way I see manifestation. Well, you are already always manifesting. So, it's it's all tied up to your belief system that you hold in your subconscious mind and your experiences over the past years, and but it's something that most people completely overlook. That is your self concept. We think that, oh, we are not able to get our desired manifestation, and always there is something going wrong, but that is always tied up to your self concept that a lot of people overlook. And I get it, it's not your fault if you're not aware of it. But whether you realize it or not, the version of yourself you believe you are is quietly running the entire show and your life. And it's shaping how you think, how you react to things, how you show up for yourself, first of all, and what you believe is possible for you, and even the kinds of situations and people you keep experiencing in your life. And a lot of people think that desired manifestation is just about visualizing and repeating affirmations. Those are the techniques, yeah, for sure. You need to integrate that into your daily life. But there are so many other things that comes together. It's not just those two techniques that you do and then you are done. And then basically, like the whole day, you are spiraling, and your behavior and how you are showing up for yourself, your routines, and how you are dealing with situations, responding to people, that doesn't align. And also, if deep down you still see yourself as someone who struggles, someone who is unlucky, someone who gets abandoned, someone who never gets chosen, your subconscious will keep recreating situations that match that identity. So, not because the life is against you guys, life is working for you, but you have the power to create your own reality. But you should know how to work with it and how to take it, like how to use it to your advantage. The mind always tries to stay consistent with the identity it believes to be true. And once I really understood this, something clicked for me. It wasn't about changing just my thoughts. And it is a lot of inner work, guys. It's there are so many things again, like besides affirmations, visualization, keeping track of your thoughts, there are other things that should be aligning in your day-to-day life. It was about changing who I believe I was, because your self-concept is basically the internal story you carry about yourself. It's the invisible script running in the background of your subconscious mind, which is 95% of it. You won't be aware of all the beliefs again, because that just gets installed in your brain according to what you hear in your environment every day and since your childhood, and what you see around you, what people are doing and how they are behaving, what they are talking about, how they're talking about. So those are getting installed in your subconscious mind, and even actively or passively, so you wouldn't be aware of everything, and it's not your fault. But you have the control to change your surroundings and change what you consume, change what you hear, change what you see. And if you are seeing something that like you don't like, and if you don't want that to happen to you, so you will know at that point like there is something about your belief system related to that. So things like, I'm not good enough, things never work out for me, people always leave, I have to work twice as hard as everyone else. Like most of us did not consciously choose these beliefs, right? So they were built from past experiences, childhood environments, relationships, and moments we formed conclusions about ourselves. But the problem is, once that story becomes a part of your identity, so if your identity says things don't work out for me, you will unconsciously notice and remember every situation that proves that belief. Because if you're thinking about that, about yourself, then you will just go back to your past experiences and then think, like, oh, but this happened, which is against my will. It didn't work out for me. So there are two things. Like, if something doesn't work out for you, that means something better is waiting on your way. And you have to be removed from that situation in order to get yourself where you actually meant to be. But at the same time, if that just gets worse, and if you see that their patterns are repeating, and nothing is working out for you, and then you actually reinforcing that belief and feelings and thoughts in your body and your mind, then that will just keep repeating instead of getting you somewhere where you actually want to be. And then you will always ignore the ones that contradict it. Like you won't think about something that actually worked out for you. Um, like let's say you got a job or you got something, even if it's small, and that worked out on your favor. Like you will not tend to think about that, like point out on those incidents that happened with you on your favor. So you will ignore all of that, but mostly you will see like what did not work for you. And but the moment you begin shifting your identity, everything starts moving differently. You start thinking differently, you start making different decisions, you start reacting differently to situations. And because of that, your external reality begins reflecting the new identity. For me, this was one of the biggest shifts I experienced in my personal journey. I stopped trying to chase outcomes. I just released all the resistance, and I just kept aligning my behavior, my my routines, or any actions towards what I want. And I have manifested so many things that I thought I will never be able to, and then I have improved so much in my life. And I'm still a human with emotions. There are always there will always be some time like where I will feel more emotional and just get probably fall back to some previous pattern, but I can snap out of it ASAP, and that's completely normal. That will happen, but you have to learn how to sustain with the new beliefs. So I started focusing on becoming the version of myself who naturally experiences those outcomes. The version of me who feels worthy of love, the version of me who expects good things to happen, the version of me who feels calm and secure instead of constantly anxious. And something really interesting happened. Situations that used to trigger me stopped having the same power. And honestly, those situations don't even come near me anymore. Um, it's just like all of those tough situations tend to fade or disappear, and it doesn't come back. It's very rare. So people started responding to me differently. Opportunities started showing up in ways that felt almost surreal compared to my old life. It wasn't because I forced anything, it was because my internal identity had shifted. And when your identity changes, your behavior, energy, expectations change with it. And that combination is so powerful, you guys. Upgrading your self concept is actually working with your subconscious mind and your nervous system consistently side by side every day. It's about it's about calming the nervous system so you are not constantly operating from stress or survival mode. And then your new beliefs get easier to be adjusted and to be believable. And that's when the real shift happens. You have to consistently reinforce a new identity until your brain starts accepting it as your new normal. It's not overnight. Just imagine like how many times your current beliefs have been repeated, like million times over the past years, right? And that's how it became normal to your body and to yourself and is more believable. So similarly, the new beliefs need a lot and lot and lot of repetitions, but at the same time aligned actions as well. That's when you stop trying to the desired manifestation, and instead start naturally experiencing them because they align with who you are. This is something I go much deeper into my manifestation mastery ebook, where I break down how self concept actually works with subconscious mind and how you can start shifting in a realistic and sustainable way. But for now, I just wanted to come here and remind you guys, also tell you guys, self concept is everything for you to manifest your desired reality. So, I have one question for you. If your current identity is creating the life that you're experiencing right now, what would happen if you start upgrading that identity? Who would you become? Or what would you start expecting? What kind of opportunities, relationships, and experiences would feel natural to you? I want you to write this down and answer it to yourself. Start shifting your internal beliefs accordingly. So, in order to get your biggest manifestation in life, it doesn't change with the outer world, the change comes from you. where you change yourself. And once that shift happens, your reality has no choice but to reflect it. Trust me. And it has to catch up with your new belief system. So, right now, whatever you're experiencing, it's playing out from your old beliefs. So, it's the delayed effect on your 3D. So, when you change internally, your 3D changes as well. So, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments what part of your self concept you are currently working on shifting. And if you want to go deeper into the subconscious and identity work I mentioned, the I will put down the link of my ebook in the description below. And thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.